This podcast is brought to you by
Sri Kandi Associates. Looking for your first matrimonial house? Planning to upgrade? Look no further.
For your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at 8788-3559.
And follow them on Instagram at srikandi.associate.
Sri Kandi, selling solutions, not promises. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In with your host Yanto.
Farah, your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Assalamualaikum, selamat datang ke another segment of Piloter.
Yeah.
Hari ni kita bersama seorang ustaz dan juga seorang wanita lah yang sangat istimewa ya.
Alhamdulillah.
Jadi kita punya topik for today is in-laws and menantu. Also because I feel like banyak daripada you alls yang ada masalah menantu dengan in-law. Bukan masalah menantu, masalah in-laws.
Masalah antara menantu dengan mertua.
Yes.
Yeah, so of course memang I would say it's very apt lah kita have this topic today because in 2 weeks kan kita ada event Forum Kasih Antara Usia. Yes. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce kita punya tetamu for today, Ustaz Haziq dan juga Hani. Apa khabar?
Baik. Thanks for having us on the show.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so in the next 2 weeks ni, event ni kita akan bersama juga dengan Pertapis for this event lah. So it will be happening on the 19th of October 2024 from 2 to 6 PM. Korang boleh pergi register sekarang, pergi ke Instagram kita. Ada dia punya details lah.
Yeah, if not you can go to Pertapis punya Instagram lah and then you can register, right?
Okay, apa kata? Silakan Ustaz dengan Hani introduce a bit about yourself.
Ustaz silakan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum semua. My name is Haziq. Working as apa dulu Allah.
Naib Kadi.
Saya Naib Kadi and also as Hakam. And my role at Pertapis is as the manager for moral education department lah. Mostly talk about dakwah department lah.
Okay. So Ustaz Haziq pernah berada dengan kita for 2 episodes. Kalau korang belum tengok, what have you been doing? Gitu. Yeah, so we are glad to have Ustaz Haziq back with us again today lah. Dan juga Hani pula.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
For myself, I am with Pertapis and also part of the planning committee for this forum lah, Forum Kasih Antara Usia. So Alhamdulillah, we are very excited to have this event and to share with everyone lah, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
So maybe before we delve into the story that we want to share for Pillow Talk today, maybe you can share a bit more about the event for the Forum Kasih Antara Usia ni.
Okay, so this event memang topik dia is very common lah within our community. I think everyone, bila you kahwin tu at least once in your marriage mungkin ada perselisihan dengan your mertua atau menantu. Yeah, so this forum we want to have it as a healthy platform for both menantu and mertua to come together to talk about their problems in a healthy way. Also supported and accompanied by experts in the industry. Yes. So for this forum we have
Yusri Yusoff and also Ustazah Rohana Ithnin.
Dan dengan juga outside important.
Yes, yang paling important.
Kita moderator lah.
So of course the event tickets are on sale already kan, masih on sale and lagi 2 minggu guys. So insyaAllah we'll see all of you there. So of course kita macam Hani mention tadi, we are talking about mertua dan menantu for this forum. And hari ni pula kita punya Pillow Talk pun juga pasal mertua dan menantu lah. Macam Farah mention tadi, kita memang dapat banyak submission yang mengatakan tentang masalah mereka dengan mertua, masalah mereka dengan keluarga, in-laws and things like that. So we just share the story and then after that kita akan rungkaikan apakah isu-isu yang sebenar yang betul-betul boleh kita mengatasi as much as possible. And then of course kelebihannya kita bolehlah langsung pergi kepada forum Kasih Antara Usia ni, insyaAllah. Yes.
Okay, so the Pillow Talk submission, I'll read it out. Okay, bismillah. I hope you can cover my story. My story is somewhat a discovery for me within boundaries. I come from a family who is direct and outspoken. My family debates and discusses about things most of the time. And even while we differ in opinion and principles, we can still be close. We may fight one day, but we will be okay the next time we meet. I met my husband about 15 years ago. I recall the first time I meet my husband's family. One of his siblings rolled her eyes at me. I was taken aback given that it was the first time I'm meeting them. From then on, during my dating period, I have been careful not to hurt anyone's feelings. His family is so quiet, so it was a culture shock for me. But during the times I was with them, I can feel like they didn't want me there. There was nothing we can talk about. It came to one point where one of his younger siblings was so rude to me and did that eye roll again, and I lost it. I lost my temper and started cursing her in front of all her family members. This was when we were still dating. I have my limits, and that time we were dating for a few years. Since then, I have again been very patient and quiet as well, because I didn't want to be that person who curses.
I hate that version of myself, so I didn't speak out around them. And I really tried to be as patient as I could, even when I feel sometimes they have been rude to me. After we married and had kids, we began to be much better. Our kids played with each other and things were fine until one day, another sibling decided to cause fitna on my kid. We met with the intention of taking it out, but tempers flare and I was caught in the moment. I cursed again. I hated that and it's been haunting me. I remember that if we want to prevent sinning, we should never put ourselves in that situation ever again. I also recently read that my in-laws have no right over me. I have no intention of meeting them again because I am afraid of myself. I do not want to put myself in that situation that will make me curse and sin. I have also been tolerating for 15 years and I am done. I want to be justified in knowing this is what I can do. I need an educated opinion on this, but I do not know who to turn to. So you turn to outside in.
Selling solutions, not promises.
Hi, I'm Liza from Srikandi Associates. Here are some tips when you use a HDB or bank loan. From the naked eye, a lower monthly amount will seem attractive and affordable at first. But if you were to calculate it in the long run, you are actually paying more interest comparing to a shorter loan tenure. Do work out your finances smartly, and at the same time, you are helping yourself to be debt-free early. To know more, contact Srikandi Associates at 8788-3559.
Tapi Alhamdulillah lah, hari ni kita ada Ustaz Haziq kan.
Nak kata this kind of story memang berat and banyak dia punya punca-punca dia and the different factors that could cause this perselisihan faham and you know lagi-lagi dia kata dia tak nak lagi jumpa dengan in-laws and things like that kan. Memang berat lah.
Tapi apa pandangan Ustaz kalau situation dia macam dah tak boleh nak sebulu lah cakap kan, macam susah sangat, kalau ada dekat dalam satu situasi tu mesti akan gaduh punya. Is it better to just take a step back and cut ties lah kira kan?
Okay, alright. Story tu I think quite long. I mean, I try to understand. Dia kata 15 years, right? Okay. My question is actually the role of the husband. Because the way the wife macam say dah 15 years then that's it lah. And dia punya tu roles everything I think twice. And dia punya time dia dating tu pun dia feel that she's kira macam unwanted lah. Unwanted. Tapi she still continue with the relationship and alhamdulillah blessed with her kids. Alright. Suami. The role of the husband macam tak exist.
Dia tak sebut apa-apa pun.
Dia tak sebut apa-apa pun. So dia macam introvert dan extrovert, right? Okay. So dia kata ada different opinions. Tapi my question is opinions in terms of what? Is it in terms of school of thoughts? I mean the mazhab dia ke ataupun she cannot adapt with the families because she's introvert, right? She's more reserved.
She's the extroverted one.
Oh, she's extrovert. Then dia punya in-laws is more reserved everything. I don't want to blame the wife ke the husband ke atau the in-laws lah. Tapi I as a husband pun kadang I fikir macam mana role si suami. Kalau isteri takkan dia tak 15 years takkan isteri dia tak pernah bilang, tak share dengan dia yang jadi problem with the in-laws.
Lagipun dia pun dah mention dia pernah bertekak dengan dia adik dia, adik in-law. Tapi suami dia takkan dia tak buat apa-apa kan.
Mungkin suami dia macam tersepit between lah itu mak awak just respect lah pada mak. Jadi yang sis isteri rely on the husband. I mean you the khalifah, you are the leader, you should protect me. Tapi kalau if your adik dah sampai rose eyes on me, tapi untuk you maybe tak apalah, kita ni muda, kita just hormat je lah. Sampai bila? Jadi dia konflik tu dah nampak lah.
Okay,
Dah nampak lah. Kita dah nampak lah. Sebab dia tak ada mention pun anything about the husband. So now to me is 15 years is too long. Sampai dia rasa dia dah macam that's it. Macam dah give up. So wallahu alam, maybe terfikir lah, fikiran dia is separate lah, macam yang terbaik lah. Buat apa, pendam diri, then affect anak-anak, everything, right? At the end of the day, people akan question, your husband punya role mana?
So nak kata sebagai sang suami ni pula, ni dah terus masuk dia punya whole issue of
I think
this.
when we talk
Mertua,
about in-laws and our marriage and our relationship with in-laws lah, I think the role of the husband.
The role of the husband,
Pasal nak kata memang kita, for example, we put me and Farah in this situation. Farah is the bridge between me and your parents.
Yes.
Whereas I pula is the bridge between you and my parents. Kan? So kalau let's say this bridge ni tak kuat, ataupun tak ada this bridge, then of course for you to cross to meet my family pula dah susah, dah bercanggah. Macam for this particular instance pula, I rasa in my opinion is that macam Ustaz kata tadi, husband dia mana, kalau diorang dah bertekak. So husband ni memang it's not an easy job sebagai seorang menantu, sebagai seorang anak. It's not an easy job to appease both kita punya mak ke dengan kita punya isteri apa. Nanti kadang-kadang adalah dia punya kata-kata, I ni mak juga bawa tapak kaki I tau. Lepas tu pula datang, tapi I ni isteri you dah ambil I daripada keluarga I. Kenapakah selalunya kita nampak isu-isu mertua dengan menantu ni selalu ada lah in this whole.
Selalu ada, Ustaz. Kenapa, Ustaz?
Kalau kita tengok balik, Piramli macam ibu mertua aku.
Betul?
Betul tak? So benda ni not something new. Bukan this generation je yang baru face all these issues. Piramli pun makanya dah nampak yang problem. Okay, kita bukan attack. This forum is not attacking ibu mertua saja. And the topic is mertua dan menantu. Could be a father-in-law and also could be mother-in-law. Story tadi dia lebih kepada ibu mertua. Betul tak? Dia ada problem dengan ibu mertua dia, plus pula dengan adik-beradik yang maybe tak berkenan. Jadi kita tengok balik, dia punya root cause is dia kira unwanted. Senang katalah, aku tak berkenan dengan kau. Tapi sebab kau sayang sangat anak aku, mungkin mak bapak aku terima kau, tapi aku belum macam anak aku. And mungkin si suami pula rasa macam syurga kita bawa tak pakai mak kita. Let me as it is. Tapi for the wife pula, syurga dah dekat bawah tak pakai suami. So I need to respect my husband. Tapi at the same time, dia punya suami pula, I need to respect my mother, because dia bridge to go to Jannah.
Yes.
Nampak tak? So that's why you see hikmahnya kenapa Allah SWT berikan lelaki ni 9 akal.
9 akal.
So Imam Hasan Basri sebutkan, beza lelaki dan wanita, lelaki ni 9 akal, 1 nafsu. So one nafsu ni dia can override dengan akal. Tapi kalau perempuan pula, dia 9 nafsu, 1 akal. Kenapa talak lelaki pegang? Kalau saya perempuan, rasanya statistik ramai yang duda dekat ni. Dia marah je, saya lepas Sarawak kan. Tapi kita tengok drama-drama, selalu siapa yang cabar untuk lepaskan?
Isteri.
Kalau tak suka, ceraikan saya. So lah kita cakap apa? Jangan cabar saya. Sebab apa? Dia tengah fikir apa yang consequences.
Right.
Nampak tak? So itu yang kelebihan yang Allah. Saya kat sini bukan untuk lebihkan lelaki, okay? Tetapi ini hikmahnya kenapa Allah berikan kelebihan pada kita lelaki ni, kita khalifah. Jadi the whole story, the whole situation ni, khalifah dia mana? Khalifah dia mana?
That's why in this story, the husband kena step up lah.
Step up as a husband, as a son, as a father, as a husband.
A lot of people have this question lah. Tak kira lelaki atau perempuan, tak kira isteri atau suami, kita ada pasangan dan kita juga ada mertua dan ibu. Right. So which one should we prioritize ni, Ustaz?
Macam tadi kita
pasangan
kata,
dengan mak kita. Sebagai seorang suami, kita punya priority kita will be our family lah. I mean wife and also our kids. Itu kita punya top priority lah. Top priority. Tapi sebabkan kat sini kita bercanggah dengan adat dan juga agama lah. Macam dulu pun masa dengar lah, macam nak tak nak pun mak nombor 1. Tapi sekarang ni kita boleh tengok mana syarah dan sebagainya. Banyak actually asatiza mengatakan, tak lokal ke mana-mana pun cakap, suami ni yang penting dia tu sebenarnya dia jaga dia punya rumah dia, wilayah dia, panggil wilayah dia tu. Wilayah tu kira isteri, anak-anak dia semua. Kalau ini dia abaikan sebab dia terfikir ke syurga je, sebab aku kena ibu aku nombor 1 sebagainya. Tapi dia lupa yang lelaki ni senang ke neraka. Kita ni Yan,
Betul.
kita ni kat meja sekarang, kita dua ni senang ke neraka.
Kita pernah berbual macam ni kan?
I
remember.
You ada potential tarik your husband. So my wife ada potential, my daughter pun ada potential, my mother also, my sister pun ada potential.
The ladies lah.
The ladies.
Ya.
The ladies. So siapa cakap lelaki senang tugasnya, susah.
Susah
Tapi susah. So, kalau isteri nak masuk syurga kan senang kan, Nabi kata kalau isteri tu on deathbed, right? So kalau dia perform dia punya prayers, dia fast upon dia husband approval, and when she pass away, the husband bless her, she will go straight away to Jannah. Straight away.
Wow.
Tapi kita tak ada.
Sayang suami. Alah.
So kat situ Farah dia kedua tau. Maknanya dia hablum minallah, hablum minallah. Dia jaga hubungan dengan Allah, jaga hubungan dia dengan manusia, especially dia punya husband.
Okay.
Kita tak ada Yan. Nabi tak janjikan pun kita neraka banyak dia.
So is it I think lah untuk I kan, bila I dengar ni, my opinion or my perspective is that sebab suami punya tanggungjawab ni terlalu berat sangat kan, nak kena jaga isteri, nak kena jaga maknya. So I feel like in a marriage tu, kita nak kena saling support each other lah.
Correct.
Kalau for example situation macam mak dia perlukan dia on that day, tapi mungkin kita dah ada macam nak keluar bagaimana ke apa. Jadi the role of a wife tu, kita nak kena macam know our place lah. Kita nak kena tahu mak dia now needs him. Nak kena jaga hati pun juga
jaga
kan.
hati lah.
Some in-laws pun ada rasa macam rights over their cucu. Right.
Dia saya.
I want to see my cucu, even though like the parents are busy, so they might use the grandparent card. So do you think that's also allowed?
Ustaz hari ni banyak soalan panas. Minta maaf lah.
Tadi Ustaz baru masuk pintu je, I dah tanya soalan yang panas. Tapi I'm not going to share that on air. But memang hari ni kita aim Ustaz.
Dia tengok pattern macam kalau that dia mertua macam something against dia, tak macam tak berkenan with dia punya in-laws, right? Something like that. So dia main dia punya ni lah, nenek punya kad lah. Kita tak boleh macam bias lah nenek atuk punya kad lah. Tak boleh cakap nanti. So dia tak berkenan dengan menantu dia. Aku dah jadi nenek, aku gatuk, sekarang aku main that card. Aku rindu cucu aku, bila kau datang cucu aku. So yang suami pula tersepit. Faham tak? I think situation ni dan jadi suami isteri kita faham macam mana kan.
Alhamdulillah, I punya mertua baik.
Alhamdulillah, rezeki dapat mertua yang baik, bagus tau. Apa nak tanya juga, so kalau dalam perkahwinan kan, dalam pernikahan ni, husband and wife, is it better to stay with the in-laws atau stay dengan rumah sendiri? Biasanya
kebiasaannya menantu perempuan ni yang susah nak adapt. Kalau saya salah masuk yang ni
Ni menantu wanita.
Dia susah nak adapt. Tapi kalau lelaki dia tak tahu lah, campak mana-mana dia boleh adapt lah. Dia boleh adjust diri dia dan sebagainya lah.
Generally lah.
Generally
I think for Yan that's true lah. For Yan specifically memang betul lah. Dia campak je mana-mana. Dia okay.
dia tak pernah pergi situation, for example kita pergi outing ke apa, I tak pernah jumpa ni. Habis outing tu ada kawan baru. Kalau dia pula masuk to my family side, dia keluar, dia masuk macam gitu, dia keluar macam gitu. Selalunya lah.
From my experience, like from what I hear, for guys yang ikut wife, bila dia orang kahwin dan duduk dengan wife and family, I think that's where the perselisihan antara the son and the father-in-law might happen. Because I'm the man of the house kind of vibe.
And also maybe dia akan mempersoalkan you, tanggungjawab you sebagai seorang suami, you jalankan tidak.
There's always that macam awkwardness macam bila I duduk dengan my father-in-law, I kena bayar bill kan, macam all this like unspoken things. So I kena contribute ke to the household now that you are also a man in the house, or do I just pay for what my wife makan minum.
Pasal tanggungjawab seorang lelaki atas isteri. Tapi belum ada rumah. So macam mana tu?
And it's just like all these awkward things, macam kalau I beli makanan untuk wife, I kena beli dengan untuk
family tak? Faham.
Okay, interesting.
Bagus
Then there's also that part macam like what you mentioned, macam even though as a daughter I dah kahwin, I dengar cakap husband, tapi before that I was raised by my father. So mungkin my father and my husband ada lain cara.
Betul.
So who do I listen to? You know.
Okay.
So
Macam mana Ustaz? Banyak soalan ni.
maybe it's like
Macam dah kena
and I think especially for men macam ada banyak rasa ego, rasa pride, you know.
So for myself pun, before I get my house pun, I stay with my in-laws. Nak tak nak pun, as a, orang kata tu, as a leader. Okay, so there are 2 leaders in the house.
Okay.
Alright, my father-in-law and also myself for my family only. Alright. So coming to your questions on if I buy food, buy dinner for my family aja, for my wife, should I buy dinner for both of them, or maybe dia punya adik-beradik? So kita mendatang. So kita dah bekerja, mungkin adik-beradik masih sekolah lagi. Nak beli makan, nak makan dengan isteri, tapi kat rumah semua orang. So kalau isteri tanya, your parents nak makan. So to me is, orang kata buang bahasa buang bahasa lah, kita ada flower lah kan, bukan makan buat bodoh je. Makan tu so flower je. So kalau nak beli, kita beli je lah. Apalah.
I mean kalau kita beli makan extra untuk kita punya mertua dengan adik-beradik in-law pun dapatlah pahala sikit kan, insyaAllah.
Tapi kalau expect je mungkin macam alamak.
Faham.
But
But I think this whole situation, I would say, kalau I also stayed dengan my in-laws for good almost a year kan. I feel that naturally it was easier for me as compared to with my wife was to stay with my mum. For example, I think in a sense, in terms of the leader pula kat my in-laws punya place, I memang, because my father-in-law dia memang the one yang selalu lead the prayers, and pasal that time I masih belajar lah kan. At the same time pun I know my place in the house. I know that I bukan I'm not the owner of the house. Ini ada rumah tumpangan for me lah. I tumpang rumah orang kan. At the same time pun macam Ustaz kata, when I want to buy something for my wife, I definitely want to ask my in-laws, tahu nak makan sekali ke tidak. Pasal I feel that kita dah satu bumbung. Correct. And then kalau kita nak belikan sesuatu kepada isteri ni, tak salah kalau kita nak beli lebih kalau mampu. Kalau mampu. Ini semua dalam kemampuan lah.
Betul.
Lain lah.
Tapi I dengar cerita ada yang in-law saya, kita tinggal dalam rumah mertua tu. Lepas tu in-laws tu macam saja buka pintu, bila kita kat dalam bilik tu macam tak ada boundaries tau. Kalau situation macam gitu pula macam mana Ustaz?
Dia even kalau ikut adab Nabi pun, Nabi pernah tentu Nabi tengah sekat rambut, tak salah saya cerita Nabi tengah sekat rambut. Sekali kat luar tu ada orang tengah macam pip Nabi
minta dari tidak kamar.
Dari tambah terus exist So Nabi marah. Nabi cakap macam apa dalam hadis tu, kalau saya ingat story dia is, kalau apa macam aku cocok kau dengan ini, Nabi marah. Macam kau tak boleh intai bila. Even kalau kita datang rumah orang pun, kita bukan tercegat depan pintu kan, tapi kita kena ke belakang sikit, mungkin tuan rumah belum ready ke apa, belum ready nampak kita berserak ke apa kan. So ini adab-adab yang mungkin kita tak perasan. So kalau dah kat rumah, kalau macam ni rumah aku, so kata aku nak masuk bilik kau ke, tak patut lah. I mean tak patut ya, tak patut.
Comes back again to your role as the khalifah lah. You have to draw that line, tapi cakap dengan baik lah kan. Ibu, maybe lain kali ibu ketuk lah pintu kan, kat dalam tengah pakai tudung, tak pakai tudung ke apa. Actually kat rumah tak apa kan. Maksudnya macam mana tahu tengah tak pakai apa-apa ke.
Dia balik pada upbringing. I don't know, maybe macam itu cara dia, ataupun maybe yang dia punya daughter ke dia punya son, dia terbiasa dengan mak dia memang just masuk je, tak ada ketuk. Jadi datang pula kena menantu yang jenis beradab lah, macam cara upbringing berbeza. So macam tadi Rohana cakap, then your role as a khalifah, yang leader tu, ni talk to your mom. This is not right. Not first lah kan, macam kita privacy kan tu dalam suami isteri apa saja. Jadi to me is upbringing lah. Ataupun memang mak dia memang tak suka menantu macam aku rimas lah tengok muka kau kan, memang aku kau minta cepat kau keluar rumah ni, then itu personal problem lah. Itu dah masalah paling kronik lah.
Okay, this one I want to ask Hani, sekarang you tinggal sendiri atau tinggal dengan your in-laws? Tinggal sendiri. Okay. Kita kadang-kadang kita tak ada masalah tau dengan orang, tapi it's because of the situation kan, you nak kena jaga, nak kena nak kena ikut the rules of the house. You tak rasa bebas. So when you move to your own house, you rasa more selesa, I would say kan.
I think it comes with a lot of like awareness of your surroundings. I think when with dia family, macam you kena rasa macam a guest in a way.
Faham.
But not in a bad way lah, not macam stranger, but rasa macam okay, this is their
House,
home.
kita hormat lah kan.
Kita hormat. It's a lot of adab, it's a lot of respect for them.
Lagipun bila kita dah rumah sendiri, distance make the heart grow fonder kan?
I think that's true, you know.
Pasal dah rumah sendiri, ni bila kita ada family gathering ke apa, it makes it better in a sense. Macam dah lama tak jumpa, then you just want to spend the time kita berjumpa tu untuk create better memories.
Good happy memories lah.
Happy memories,
Okay, Ustaz pun naik kadi kan. Ada tak story yang pasal couple-couple yang you pernah nikahkan, you dengar cerita diorang cerai kerana kan in-laws?
Selling solutions, not promises.
Hi, I'm Liza from Srikandi Associates. Do you know about fixtures and fittings? Fixtures are items which cannot be removed from the unit to be handed over to the next set of owner. Aircon, ceiling fan, and ceiling lights are attached to the wall. Fittings is something which is readily movable, such as washing machine, fridge, or vacuum cleaner. But wait, do you know that some of the fixtures can be discussed between sellers and buyers as long as both parties comes to an agreement? Remember, it's always a win-win situation for our client to be satisfied and happy at the end of the day. Contact us at 8788-3559. Srikandi, selling solutions, not promises.
Ada
Ada.
Cerita
Seram.
panas ni.
Okay, apa
So
jadi
I
Ustaz?
think baru je recently lah.
Recently?
Recently. So this guy texted me. So cakap, Ustaz Haziq, Ustaz nikahkan saya lah last year. Cakap I can remember lah. Tapi I remember your DP dia from kita kenal tu. Cakap, dia kenal nama gitu. Cakap, Ustaz, I want to see you lah. Okay, have problems with my marriage. Okay, definitely lah dia come back to me because of marriage lah. So I met him. Right, dia masa ceritakan pun mata dia macam kita duduk depan gini makan kan. So dia try to recall everything. So dia berbual je mata tengok lain. So part of it is dia admit dia punya mistake because of dia contact another girls lah. Okay, so
Curang lah.
tapi tak admit yang dia curang lah. I think macam dia nak that thrill. Alright. So dia cakap yang dia terlepas cakap about mertua. Dia cakap about mertua. So saya dengar dia makan dengan minum kopi, dengar je cakap dia kata because dia punya wife very extrovert and he's very introvert. Alright. Plus dia punya in-laws pun extrovert juga. So dia tertekan. So isteri tanya macam you ni banyak pendiam lah, pendiam sangat macam tak ada you tak ada that leadership. So bila dia dah pressure dengan wife dia plus dia punya in-laws, mak mertua dia, so tu yang buat dia rasa macam dia rimah duduk rumah. So rimah rumah dia carilah tree gini. So dia kenal perempuan lain dan sebagainya. Kecoh. Habis orang kata betul lah, naluri seorang isteri ni kuat. So dia kira call handle, ni WhatsApp everything semua. So the truth before that, then that girl pun kira macam threaten him lah. So I will tell everything to your wife. So so orang perempuan ni kan bahaya kan macam. So I asked him, did you promise her anything? Cakap nothing, says.
Si skandal ni lah.
You promise anything. Within 1 week you dah boleh escalate your conversation to that thing. You understand what I mean, right? Because of the thrill lah, set macam gitu je.
Tak faham. Tak apa, nanti off cast kita berbual.
So I feel sad for them lah. I mean so the call your wife pun cakap saya nak tanya saya nak makan apa semua. Saya cakap now how is the relationship with your wife? Dia kata kita tengah repair.
Dong rujuk balik lah.
Dia tak cerai.
Tak cerai.
Dia tengah repair. Macam dia tak berbual buat kira dia berbual dengan suami dia lah. So cakap I admit my mistake lah, said because I feel pressure lah duduk rumah tu because of dia mertua.
Right.
Cakap bila dapat rumah maybe lagi 3-4 tahun BTO lagi 3-4 tahun saya. So cakap you punya mistake because you pergi cari orang luar. You nak isikan kekosongan. Sebab you pendiam. Tapi diam-diam you ni kira diam berisi punya lah. Nampak
bahaya
diam.
ni.
Bahaya ni.
Diam bahaya. Jangan macam tu bro. Dia luahkan apa you tak suka tak apa
so
semua.
jadi suami dan isteri ni luahkan, jangan simpan aja. Isteri kau dah suspect something, memang nahas lah kau. Macam gini lah.
Oh,
I mean,
ada
And it's also PSA. Kalau you baru kahwin, you can still contact your kadi
Oh yes, betul.
For 2 years kan?
counselling. Yeah.
Biasanya dia get back to us kalau ada problem marriage lah.
Yeah.
Kalau tengah happy moment jangan kita tak ingat lah. Biasalah kan.
dia apa nama dia? Apa the term called?
Bersamamu.
Yeah.
Yes.
So every couple yang kahwin di Singapura, you are in the same chat group dengan ustaz tu, the kadi for at least the next 2 years kan?
2 years lah. Yeah. I think 2 years ago lah happen. Berarti my first time, I think first ke second punya ni lah couples. So dia nikah kat Sultan.
Okay.
Kat Sultan, Masjid Sultan. Alright. So yang suami dia is a foreigner lah. Dia local. So biasa kita ada procedure, right? So I jumpa dia punya wife, I cakap lah, are you willing to be Mr. sekian-sekian lah as a wife? So dia punya respon is begitu je. Macam isteri dia macam
Dia dipaksa.
Lepas tu saya tengok macam mertua dia pun macam tak kuasa layan.
Okay.
Lagi 3 hari suami dia call saya nak file.
Allah.
Baru nikah pasal
Baru 3 hari nak file. So I told him that actually I already feel the vibe. It's not healthy that day, but I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
So I cakap, so what's the reason you still continue this marriage Because I love her. Okay, love one thing lah. Tapi this girl actually ataupun the family actually gunakan dia untuk beli kereta sebagainya.
Pasal dia foreigner.
Pasal ada foreigner, I think dia kira loaded lah. So dia just
mak
call
gold digger.
Mak dia gold digger. Tapi you can see yang memang tak ada, it's not happy moments lah. Macam muka mak dia macam masam. Macam itu macam terkejut. Apa ni?
Kesian
3 hari.
So
3 hari.
kira kan the husband ni dia macam dia tahu dia punya intention of the wife and the family tu, dia tak boleh terima, dia terus
Dia terus sebab dia sayang sangat lah isteri dia kan. Tapi same time dia tahu yang mertua tak suka dia. Tapi dia tak expect yang turn out to be semua lah. Yes.
Right. So in this situation pula kan, I nak tanya, if let's say kita tahu mertua kita
Sebelum kahwin dah tahu macam vibes dia not there. Macam mana Ustaz?
Proceed or not?
Ya.
Pernah dengar tak sukufu? Pernah dengar sukufu?
Sekufu pernah. Tapi tak tahu apa maksud mendalam.
Dalam Islam pun ada kalau kita kahwin dengan sekufu lah. Sekufu tu maknanya orang kata ikut status kita lah. Maksud status tu macam cakap I think recently pun banyak insiden lah, right? Kita tu kes-kes lah, perceraian dan sebagainya. Usually they talk about sekufu lah. So dalam Islam we believe in that. Mana sekufu tu suka you kahwin, katakanlah you ni contoh anak raja rasa-rasanya lah you nak ke kahwin dengan orang yang tak level dengan you.
Faham.
Faham.
You kaya,
Status.
you nak kahwin tak orang yang mungkin you rasa memang tak boleh reach their level.
Okay.
Itu panggil sekufu lah.
Okay.
Macam Prince William kahwin dengan si aktris tu, siapa nama dia? Meghan Markle
Prince
Harry.
Prince
Minta
Harry.
maaf Sarah. Prince Harry kahwin Meghan Markle, mak dia tak terima.
Faham.
Tapi
Betul
mak dia tak terima pasal dia bukan royalty, dia actress. Kan?
Dia macam cakap bila dah cinta tu memang cinta lah, tapi bila dah kahwin tu it's not just about love kan.
Betul.
You nak kena nak kena dengan family, nak kena make decisions, some responsibilities also. Jadi kalau tak sama, kita bukan macam nak cakap Ustaz, kita bukan pandang rendah tau.
Bukan elitis,
Bukan rendah
bukan.
tau. Dia
bukan.
just cuma nak that compatibility untuk smoothkan urusan kita.
Yes, pasal kahwin ada kontrak ke? You kahwin ada kontrak. You letak your kontrak 5 years 6 years, alright. Kalau boleh sampai jannah lah kan.
InsyaAllah.
Dia just fikir proses dia jauh. Bukan macam 5-6 tahun ni semua bukan BTO. Balik 5 tahun jual rumah tak ada kan. There's no contract while you're marriage.
Betul.
So ingat saya, ini bukan pandang rendah, kita bukan merendah, tapi kita nak kena sekufu lah. I won't say it's a taraf ke apa, tapi sekufu yang kita rasa kita boleh tidur together.
I think nak tambah juga, kita pernah nampak ataupun DMs yang comments yang katakan tentang mertua ni I nak kahwin dengan isteri, I tak percaya dengan I marry into the family. I have seen quite a fair bit lah. Dia kata tak kisah pasal mertua, tak kisah pasal dia, pasal dia punya reasons because mertua dia toxic lah and things like that. So maybe Ustaz can share with us a bit more about hukum hakam ke, in terms of bila kata-kata this particular phrase of bila kahwin ni kita kahwin kepada keluarga. Ada yang tak percaya to this saying. So what is true and what is not?
Pernah dengar tak pasal silaturahim?
Silaturahim. Okay.
So you belum kahwin tapi you dah plan untuk putuskan silaturahim. It's not right.
Right.
It's not right. I nak kahwin dengan this girl, I don't care about my in-laws. So intention dah salah dah. You dah putuskan silaturahim dengan mak bapak dia. So definitely you akan psycho your wife. I don't want you to meet your parents ke, your adik-beradik ke apa. So kalau dia ada anak, do you think that dia akan turunkan dia punya mindset dia tu kepada anak-anak dia?
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, silaturahim dia kira hancur lah. So dalam Islam pun, hablum minan nas pun very important. Kadang-kadang hubungan kita dengan manusia pun very, very important. Dapat pun silaturahim tu semuanya akan didakwa nanti ke akhirat kelak.
I think on the end also, macam on pihak perempuan, I think some girls macam, marry me so you can save me from my family.
I've heard that.
Gitu. So dia as a girl, dia macam nak jauhkan dengan family. I think that's where like what you mentioned, the husband as a leader kena be the bigger person lah to bridge between the wife and the family.
Yes, yeah.
So seandainya bila if that situation, for example, the wife mengalami a very abusive family and things like that, mak sendiri ke apa ke, because we have seen stories like that, you know, and then bila dia kahwin pula kepada family yang husband dia yang sangat penyayang and things like that, salah ke tidak kalau kita kalau let's say the wife sendiri tak nak jumpa mak bapak dia sendiri? Kan deep lah soalan
Oh deep okay. Dia ambil decision tak nak jumpa mak bapak dia. Dia tetap punya mak bapak dia.
Okay.
Macam mana pun dia kata mak bapak dia jenis abusive, right? Tapi dia dah kahwin dengan suami dia yang keluarga yang sangat penyayang. So totally different punya situation, right? So untuk dia macam I don't have to meet my parents anymore because I have another parents. Right? Tapi on the day itu dia punya mak bapak dia juga. Dan pun dia tak boleh nak putuskan hubungan mak bapak dia dengan anak. Walau macam mana pun mak bapak, tetap itu mak bapak dia.
Tapi mungkin itu dia punya rezeki lah kan. Dia dah membesar dengan keadaan yang macam tu. Allah bagi dia rezeki dapat pasangan yang ada keluarga macam gitu. Tak bermaksud you should throw away your own family.
So kalau let's say lah you know, dia kata I tak putus hubungan dengan my own family, dengan my own parents, tapi kalau I tak jumpa dia, I doakan dia berjauh, okey tak Ustaz?
Doa memang powerful lah. Doa tu sebab Nabi kata kan, anak saya doakan mak bapak dia. So kalau bapak jenis yang pukul bantai anak dia, tapi anak dia still ada that, orang kata tu soft spot for the parents, doakan mak bapak dia pun, itu dah cukup baik. Part of anak soleh atau solehah lah.
Right.
Atau ke datang hidayah kat mak bapak dia.
Actually kita ada lagi 100 soalan nak tanya Ustaz, tapi alah, masa tak memberi kan. Jadi if kita this is the kind of questions that we want answered, right? So kalau you all have this kind of question regarding your in-laws ke apa,
banyak
you
sih.
should come down.
Forum kisah antara
Antara
usia.
Betul.
So this forum is where kita berbual pasal this isu-isu tentang mertua dan menantu.
Yes.
And also at the same time pun this is a forum, so dorang boleh bertanya.
Yeah.
Dia
Ada
bukan
professionals there lah to help you answer some questions kan, ini kan.
Especially in the Islamic line jugalah kan. Bukan sekadar you do this, you do that. No, dia ada dia punya reasons behind whatever they were doing, because kita semua buat benda yang beraturan dengan Islam lah. Bukan kita sekadar just do it for the sake of heart. Kita do it for the sake of iman juga, insyaAllah.
So this one, I like the questions tu, macam if you see the poster, you akan nampak some of the questions that is post. Macam it gets you thinking like, I pun nak tahu the answers to this question as well.
Share one of the question in the post.
So one of the things is debunking common biases you might have about conflict between in-laws and the children. And then conflict is never one-sided. What role do both in-laws and their children play in worsening these issues? So if you come to this forum, you can get answers to this kind of questions.
InsyaAllah.
Kita, apa yang kita nak is kita nak mengeratkan silaturahim kan.
The best is kalau let's say you know you dengan your in-laws are on good terms, then okay, come to tighten that relationship yang korang dah ada. Kalau you dengan in-laws you rasa macam tak ada, you know, masih ada gitu sikit kan, nak ajak dia mungkin it's a hint lah, mak, kita pergi forum sama-sama. Kenapa forum ni buat apa?
Baiklah, pergi dengan suami isteri. Jadi isteri tahu what the rules.
Kalau
the suami also know what is the rules.
Kalau betul datang, kena lagi sikit, kena lagi direct. I mean, kita cuba datang sekeluarga, pasal it's not just for the menantu, it's also for the mertua. Kan? Try walaupun you rasa kalau let's say you ada bercanggah dengan your mertua, you panggil suami you ke, you panggil isteri you, you bilang dengan mak you kita pergi sama-sama, cakap je kita pergi makan. Pasal ada makan.
Alah, jangan ikut dia. Ikut cakap, you pergi suami isteri, okay? So you boleh
At
belajar
least lah,
sama-sama. Yeah.
If you are on good terms with your parents, bawa diorang
Yes, why
sekali.
not? Kalau on good terms lah.
So jangan lupa, this event will be happening on the 19th of October daripada pukul 2 petang sampai ke 6 petang.
Yes.
And then the guest speakers for the day are
Ustaz Dr. Yusri Yusoff
Okay.
dan
Dr.
Ustazah Dr. Rohana Ithnin.
kan, diorang bukan saja asatizah, diorang juga ada pangkat doktor, guys.
Yes,
So
that's
they
right.
have a lot of experience counselling with married couples going through all these issues lah.
Yes, definitely.
And of course moderated by
Outside
Yang
and
Yeah, of course, insyaAllah.
And Farah. Kita jumpa korang kat sana, okay?
Yeah,
I
macam
will
mana?
put the link here so you guys can register, okay? You don't say I never tell. It's over here. I letak lah QR code ke, I letak the link over here. You guys can
Yes.
register.
Tiket dia berapa again?
For one person is $20. Now we also have a couple discount
discount.
for $38.
$38.
$38 habis event kat Sultan kan,
Sultan.
boleh pergi makan.
Betul.
Macam-macam makanan ada kat sana kan. Yeah. So terima kasih Ustaz Haziq dan juga Henny
Thank
sudi datang pada podcast kita dan juga share this event with all of our insiders lah, insyaAllah.
Yes.
So we hope to see all of you guys there.
InsyaAllah.
Yes, tapi at the same time pun itu untuk Mertua dan Menantu. Tapi untuk rumah macam mana?
Untuk rumah you boleh contact Sri Kandi Associates.
Yes, at 87883559.
Yes, and please do follow them on Instagram at srikandi.associates.
Yes, Sri Kandi is selling solutions, not promises. We've come to the end of another episode of Outside In.
If you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, share it with all of our friends and family members so that they can join the forum together and meet us there.
InsyaAllah.
And also, insyaAllah, benefit from this episode. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.